A face scan just to check the weather. Your ID as the price of digital cash, and why a perfect-looking ID can still be worthless. Here's what happened. Picture a Texan opening their phone to download a weather app. Before it installs, a camera scans their face to guess their age. That's the law now in Texas. And it doesn't stop at adult content. A calculator, a recipe app, a news reader. All of it requires you to prove your age first. For your family, that means handing over an ID or a face scan just to use ordinary apps. The bigger worry sits underneath that. Every database of faces and IDs becomes a target hackers want to crack. According to the Washington Examiner, the Supreme Court has now stepped in, with Justice Samuel Alito ordering Texas to respond to an emergency petition. Whatever the justices decide could set the rule for all 50 states. Texas built this law assuming the technology works well enough to be a gatekeeper. The research says it guesses, and it guesses wrong more often for some faces than others. That same question, who's really behind the data, follows your money too. Picture someone signing up for a new payment app that sends digital dollars instantly. Before they move a single cent, it asks for their name, birthday, address, and a photo of their ID soon. That won't be optional. 5 federal agencies want digital dollar companies to verify exactly who you are, just like a bank does. For you, that's one more place storing your most permanent documents. And unlike a credit card, you can't reset your passport number after a leak. According to pimp.com, the rules mirror the same identity standards banks have used for decades. But banks have years of breach lessons behind them. Most of these companies are months old. The law made these companies financial institutions. It didn't make them good guardians of your data. Those are two very different things, which raises the real question. When an app shows your ID, how do you know it's genuine? Imagine someone clearing customs with a digital ID wallet. The face scan works, the screen looks official, and the credential inside could still be completely fake. That face scan only proves one thing: you own the phone. It says nothing about whether the ID inside is real or still valid. For everyday people, that's the trap. A polished, encrypted app feels safe even when the credential behind it isn't. According to Biometric Update, real trust comes from 3 hidden things: who issued the credential, whether they're on an approved list, and whether it's been revoked. Skip anyone and you don't have proof. A digital ID is only as trustworthy as the rules no one can see. The app is just the envelope. Governance is the letter inside. Look at all 3 together. Texas wants your face. Washington wants your ID, and both assume the systems checking them actually work. But the third story reveals the crack underneath. We're being asked to trust the polished surface, while the rules that make it real stay invisible. Links to every story in today's podcast deep dives are in the description. See you next time.